Kia ora, aloha, welcome everyone to April's reading with Chris. Guys, for this month we are going to change it all around again because I love working in the realm of change, because ideally or philosophically or in reality that is exactly what most of us are experiencing all the time, every day, and we're becoming very aware of the change in our lives. This month for April we're going to be working with all these beautiful oracle cards that you see in front of me, and we will use them as the tarot scope, if you like. So it's going to be an oral scope for the month. Now the reason I decided to do this for April is we are very, very close to the energies of the Easter period, and I've talked a little bit before about the effects of Christmas and Easter on the planet. Now of course that is from my Western perspective, if you like. I'm also aware of the other vast or large religions on the planet that have great compassionate energies that are also passed across the planet during their times of particular celebration. But because I perhaps connect a little bit more with the energies of the Christed white light, that is the reference I'm referring to for the readings. Now, we talk about this sort of at these particular two times of Christmas and Easter. There is an increased energetic plane around the planet, and it can be tapped into by all of us at a much easier frequency. And it's this gift of light and love that pervades the energies and allows us to interconnect with it a little bit more at these particular times, because the ascended masters come down. There's a portal of opening that's easier for us to access. Now there are many of ascended masters that have been either here on earth throughout an earth lifetime, or who are vibrational energies that we can pick up on. These are the people, or the energies rather, that you should be able to tune into at these particular times of the year. And if you have any needs or any worries or fears or any projects that you want help with, this is the time to really align with these energies and utilize them for the best. Now the whole planet can benefit by these pivotal points in time, these paradoxes of energy that we can't see or feel but we know exist. Some of these seven masters, I'll give you some examples of names of them. Of course we know a couple fairly well. There's Jesus, there's Buddha. Then there are the angelic realms such as Gabriel, Michael, Uriel, Raphael. Then we have other ascended masters such as Mary Magdalene. We have John the Baptist. We have Shiva. We have Ra. We have Portia, Pele. We have Osiris. We have Michael, who's a very favourite one, of course. Lakshmi, Lady Nada, Jophiel, Isis, Helios, Faith, Fortuna, Confucius, and the list goes on and on. So right around this time there are so many beautiful energies that you can really engage with to help raise your vibration. So consequently our readings are going to be as follows. So welcome to your April reading with me. Sit back, relax, and pick up some of these beautiful vibes that are coming your way. Haere mai and welcome, Capricorn. Thanks for tuning in with me. You've seen how we're going to be utilising the cards for the month of April, so I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the decks for you. Now because you are basically the first month of the year, I'm going to be pulling just the first card from the top of each deck for your reading. I'm going to leave them face down until we come up to each card, just because I can, and I've decided that that's what I'm going to do. So this is for Capricorn for April 2016. Let's see what's in store for you guys. It's a little bit easier just taking the first one from the top of the deck. These are the beautiful goddess cards. The healing deck, the healing oracle deck. Angels of Atlantis. They're all beautiful cards that sort of exude really positive, uplifting energies. And the final one, which we are going to be using as your sort of overall energy card of the month, and we will get to that at the end of the reading, but it will be available. All of the cards are sort of available energy for the month. We could say that we're looking at them moving from the left to the right, but I think they transmute across the month more than just a specific week. So let's see what's in store for your first one. A blessing in disguise. So whatever you guys are going through at the moment, whether it's something that you are feeling is an unjust situation, or as if you feel you're not being treated fairly, or you haven't been given an advantage or a fair opportunity at this point in time, there's a reason for it. I love the saying that everything happens for a reason, and sometimes when things occur around us or to us at a set point in time, we go, oh really, why did that happen? Why did I miss out on that job? Why did I not pass that exam? Why did I not get to go away with my friends somewhere? Why did I miss the purchase of that house? Because there is something better in store for you. And that's the way to look at it. So it's a beautiful card. It tells us, it teaches us to accept the things that come along, learn from them, grow from them, and know that there is more coming that is far better for us, that is going to suit us more. The words on the card are, what appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. So it's kind of also like saying, if there is anything that you would like help or resolution with, offer it up to the universe to help resolve it. And don't be afraid to actually ask that. So you can do it silently in your mind, or you can do it, in meditation, or you can do it out loud, or if you want to, or with others. But remember to actually put it forth and say to the universe, I would really love help and assistance with this particular problem that I need clarification with, and I would like to see resolution so that all parties benefit from it as we move forward together, or even if it's just for something about yourself. So nice way to start the month, knowing that positivity is coming for you, and that it's being resolved as you speak and as you think about it in the right way. Let's see what the next card is, your goddess energy. Vesta, home. Seeing a lot of the lovely yellow and gold colour coming through for you just in these first two cards. So feeling this this kind of sacral chakra energy, or the solar plexus, the oranges and the yellows, and you can utilise that colour energy by wearing orange and yellows, or eating those type of foods, or bringing it into your life, whether it be a pillow or a cushion in your house, or an ornament, or some crystals that have the orange in it, such as this beautiful jade. Home, your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. So the Vesta card often tells us that there is change coming in and around your living environment. Some of you may well be moving physically. You could change address, or some of you may be going somewhere for a period of time overseas, or someone new might be coming into your lives that will reside in your home. Maybe new neighbours in your neighbourhood that you connect with, or just clearing energies that have been blocked in your home environment, or relationships around the home one way or another. So that when we think about that, that can be many different levels of interaction. So it could be between siblings, parents, friends, neighbours, yourself. So there could be a nice positive uplifting clearing, and she seems to be looking in towards this Vesta. So I think that's quite a neat message for you guys. Feels like, yeah, that April may bring some sort of positive insight and uplift into clearing something personal at your home level and bringing in some lighter vibrational energy. Let's see what this one is. Vegetarian and vegan. Fresh organic fruits and vegetables give you a boost of high life force energy, which elevates your spiritual frequency. So there's obviously something in here for you about diet and balance and moderation, and perhaps it's like a new turnover. Something's turning over that's clicking through, that you're making changes. You know, when we see this change in our home, because our homes are the closest things to our hearts, whether your home is a semi-permanent one or a permanent one, or whether you move or whatever, where you lay your head and sleep at night is really the final physical act of the day. So it is actually still very, very precious and dear to us. So it feels to me as if there's change coming around your home. Now, part of this might be your own desire to make some changes within yourself, and you know, there's blessings in disguise, these changes coming here, here and here. So are you wanting to uplift a new lifestyle? Are you creating a new you, making moderate changes in your appearance, your activities, who you associate with, how you address situations? This is really quite positive and uplifting. I would say it has the Capricorn steadiness of it. It feels quite grounded. You know, we've got these grounded colours just like the Capricorn, and we're back dealing with foods, which we think of as coming from Earth anyhow. Very nurturing for us and really suits your Earth energies. So it feels like it's kind of slowish change. It's being transmuted from all levels, but gently and nurturing. Now, there are many foods that we can eat that benefit our health in so many ways, and in particular the vegetables and the fruits and the minerals and the vitamins. We're often very depleted of them in our modern day diets, and especially in the Western world even more so. We tend not to take on board enough of the ancient spices and herbs that are very, very good for cleansing and regenerating of cells. So I think this card is not necessarily just talking about being a vegetarian or a vegan, but eating organic foods if you can, and really incorporating, there's certain foods that are particularly good at helping the immune system, so to help prevent things like viruses, colds, autoimmune disorders, and other things like MS and ME. So a lot of those foods are the garlics, the herbs, the spices, the zinc, asparagus, celery, kumara, pawpaw, lentils, beans, broccoli. I'm just thinking of them here off the top of my head, but these are some of the things that you could incorporate to really power boost up your metabolism and your body, sort of like a rebirthing it almost, giving it some sort of really strong nurturing. We come to this fourth card and we see Shamuel and we see Serenity, and I think that's the Taj Mahal there. So we see this, you get this feeling of peacefulness coming through, and I think if you do all of these things here that have been leading up to this card, you will feel much more peace and serenity in your own self. And when we establish peace and serenity from within, that's what we start to pass out. And so then as we pass that out and through into our lives and into our daily chores and workings and things that we do on a daily basis, it just keeps going and transports itself out further and further and further, so that we find we are blessed with this beauty of serenity. And serenity is the peace and the quiet and the calm and the connectedness to all that is, and allows us to then grow and understand and be more tolerant and learn and sort of raise our vibrations to a higher level. That's the beautiful, really pink vibration, which I think of as pink and light purple, which you've got both of the crystals here. So you think of the heart healing for the pink, so healing of relationships and bringing serenity into relationships, which we've talked a little bit before about this, and the blessing in disguise. And then the purple muted tones of the third eye, so gaining some sort of spiritual inner access to helping to understand your situation and how it is. So if we go to the final card and we see communication, self-expression, exchange, sharing and connection, and this is communication, which is the throat chakra. So I will read to you the words from the book for communication. With his eyes to the sky and mouth opened wide, a young man releases a spiraling stream of thoughts, dreams and energy. His visions hold many bright possibilities which have not yet had the chance to materialize, for they have been held inside unexpressed. Today the floodgates open, and all that is ready to move beyond the subtle realms into the manifested form will have a chance to do so with grace and power through the gift of open communication. Whether we realize it or not, we are all in constant communication with life and the world around us, not only in what we say, but in our body language, tonality, facial expressions and movement. We communicate far more than most of us realize. In fact, the words we speak only make up a very small percentage of what we communicate out into the world each day. This card is an invitation to come into alignment inside and out with what you really want to say in life. Take time to get clear within yourself first. Become conscious of what your soul wishes to express. Then open your perception to the many ways that you may be able to communicate that clarity. If you find it hard to verbalize what you really want to say, this card encourages you to practice expressing yourself out loud and in other ways. Take a moment to pause before speaking and practice slowing down your breath so that you are calm and able to clearly connect with what you most want to express. You may even choose to write a letter to someone or put down your thoughts in writing before you speak. Pay attention to the way you speak and the way you express yourself. Choose to value your words and your opinions, and then others will value them too. The essence of communicating is all about our connection with other people. Be open to speaking up about your opinions and beliefs. Acknowledge responsibility for expressing yourself and your needs to others. Balanced communication is also about being patient, accepting, and willing to listen. Listen to the words and actions of others and to what is being expressed in the subtle moments and exchanges of life. It is here in the quiet gap between the words that the deepest truths are revealed. Listen to what's going on around you, in your family, community and the world. Choose to genuinely engage and be actively involved in conversations. Choose to communicate consciously. It's interesting too, Capricorns, that I see the communication sitting up here on the Vesta home as well as this one. So there is something about the home and communication. So clarifying things there. There's also the possibility that there might be new people, as I said earlier, coming into your home, and this can even sometimes be a conception of a new person, like a baby coming in, or like a new family member joining one way or another. So yours is very much about there's other people involved in this reading, so not just entirely about yourself. It seems to be that, especially with the Vesta card and the communication, that other people are on your mind for the month of April, and that they play a role in helping to unclear blockages, allow movement of things, creativity and change all coming in through these cards and the readings. So there you are, Capricorn. I hope you have enjoyed this reading. I thank you all for joining me. I love doing them for you. And I wish you the very best for April. Much communication and serenity and uplifting of the vibrations for you. Ka kite anoa, much aroha, namaste.